Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What happened last week?
What happened last week?
What was commemorated last week? I'm going to go back a little bit, backwards in time.
Was it that the... I don't know, a lot of things happened last week.
Last week, everybody's on holiday right now. What's the holiday about?
Oh,
Easter. So, what do you know about Easter?
I know that's when Jesus came back to life.
Jesus came back to life. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you that feast is pagan. It's got nothing to do with the Bible. I'm going to go back a little bit. Yeah? So everybody in Nottingham shall be edified, especially our people, because they don't believe that Easter is pagan. But we're going to show you. Now, get Romans 15 and verse 4. Yeah? Pay attention. It's going to be very exciting. Very, very exciting. You'll see. Romans 15 and verse 4. Read that.
The book of Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Now, everything written aforetime or written for our learning. That's why we're here, to learn. Now, they believe Christ died what day?
Wait, no. I'm not too sure.
Sir, you celebrated Easter? Mom, celebrated Easter? Yeah? So Christ died when? No, they say he died on Friday. That's why you go, you go to Holy Friday, whatever you call it. Then he resurrected on Sunday. Yeah? Now, is that true or is that false? All right, let's count. How many days? Okay. All right. Let's put it this way. Somebody died about 3 p.m. on Friday. When is the next 24 hours? That's 24. That's 1 day. Yeah? So, Friday to Saturday, 1 day. Now, from Saturday to Sunday, it's 2 days. So, do you think that's correct? It's not correct. Why not? Because according to the Christian, Christ died for 3 days. Like you said, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You see, it's not correlating at all. Now, read that. Verse 1.
Book of Matthew chapter 28 verse 1. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week.
Now, this is when Christ is resurrected. Listen carefully, read it slow. Yeah? Read.
In the end of the Sabbath.
In the end of what?
In the end of the Sabbath.
When is the Sabbath day? Saturday. Yeah? What happened?
As it began to dawn toward the first day of the week.
I start to dawn the first day of the week. What day is the first day of the week? He says, after the Sabbath day, I dawn to the first day of the week. So which one is the first day of the week? Sunday. Morning. What happened?
Came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and came and rolled back the stone from the door, and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. Verse 4. And for fear of him, the keepers did shake, and became as dead men. And the angel answered and said unto the women, Fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Jesus, which was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen, as he said. Come, see the place where the Lord lay.
Now, you hear the story. He says what? At the end of the Sabbath, beginning of the first day of the week, Mary of Magdalene came to see the sepulchre. Now, the first day of the week is which, you said? Now, Sunday. The angel came down roll the stone out to show what? To show that Christ is not there. That was Sunday. Yeah? Now, logically, what day did Christ rise up? If it's not there on a Sunday. You see, why can't they get a simple analogy of reading this? And guess what? They deceive all nations to believe Christ resurrected on Sunday. And there is nowhere written in the Bible that Christ said, you need to keep my death and the resurrection as a feast. It's not written in the Bible. Nowhere written in the Bible. But guess what? The whole nation, the whole planet Earth was on standstill from Friday all the way to Monday to make sure that we, the children of Israel, still get destroyed. Like the brother read earlier for you, Psalms 83. That's the conspiracy they did. And they keep on doing it today. But guess what? We can read now. Now we can read. Now we can understand.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.
Nobody's going to fool us anymore. Read that verse again, verse 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 28 and verse 1. In the end of the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, came Mary Magdalene and the other Mary to see the sepulchre. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for the angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and came and rolled back the stone from the door and sat upon it. His countenance was like lightning, and his raiment white as snow. And for fear of him, the keepers did shake, and became as dead men. And the angel answered and said unto the women, fear not ye, for I know that ye seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen.
Now, I just opened the gate for you to see he's not here. It's not like he opened the gate and Christ walked out. That's not what he's saying. I just opened it to say, well, he's not here. So why are you celebrating a false feast? It's to keep these people in bondage. To mess up with the mind. Yeah? Because there is no such a thing as Easter. Easter in the Old Testament was pagan. The Grecians used to worship them. Babylon, that's where it came from. You know what they did? They said, oh, these guys, tell you what, we're going to mingle with the feast. Tell you what, we're going to give them Easter anyway. Get Matthew 12 verse 8. I think that's what I was looking for. Matthew 12 and verse 8. Because now we know, when did Christ rise up? What day? Or on the Sabbath, Saturday. That's where he actually rose up. Why did he rise up on a Saturday? This is why. Read that.
The book of Matthew chapter 12 verse 8. For the Son of Man.
For who?
For the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath day.
He is the Lord of the Sabbath day. You see that? He is the Lord of the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day belongs to him. That's the day he resurrected. That's the day he gave all of us Israelites to worship. We don't have to have another celebration. Guess what? Give me Genesis chapter 2. Let's go. Genesis chapter 2. This is why the Sabbath day is so important, that the brother was bringing up earlier. It's got everything in it. Christ resurrected on the Sabbath day because what? He is the Lord of the Sabbath. Read that. Genesis chapter 2 verse 1.
The book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day.
The Lord did what?
And he rested on the seventh day.
That's the Lord's day of rest. Read.
From all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day.
What did he do?
God blessed the seventh day.
And what?
and sanctified it.
You see why he's the Lord of the Sabbath? Because the Sabbath day was blessed and sanctified before time. Because guess what? Christ had to resurrect on his day. Not Sunday, his day. That day is being sanctified and blessed. Everything in the Bible correlates. Now you've got the understanding. Your spirit should open up now to understand. Yeah? That's why we bring in all this today. I brought you Easter to show you need to come out from Easter. The people in Nottingham need to know. They need to come out from Easter. It's not of the Bible. It's not in it. Come out of it. Romans 15 again. Because Romans 15, it's like a platform that you need to know. Read that.
Book of Romans chapter 15 verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Because Easter is pagan. It's nothing to do with God.
So it's not even about it being on the wrong day, it's just Easter in general.
The whole feast is wrong. It's not in the Bible. You've got the event in the Bible, but it's not a feast. Yeah? And they got it wrong anyway, because they said he died on Friday and resurrected on Sunday. That's 2 days. While Christ said it's going to be 3 days and 3 nights in earth. So it's wrong.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.